And I want to speak on love, and then I got to go eat. A friend of mine, I always love to tell this story. I was actually having issues with my natural hair, and I was like, oh, what am I gonna do with this hair? I don't know what to do. Well, girl, I went to a sister friend of mine. I said, look, sis, tell me, what do you do to keep your hair so beautiful? How do you take care of it? How do you manage it? What do you do? She said, I have a love affair with my hair. I said, you have a what with your what? She said, I have a love affair with my hair. And what that means is, when I wake up, whatever my hair wants to do today, I let it do it, and I love it for it. And that was the first time that somebody ever helped me to start understanding what love is. Love means you're not trying to control it, you're not trying to confine it, and you're not trying to manipulate it. You are letting it be what it wants to be. And if you can handle it within your life, good. If not, you love yourself enough to let it go. Love is freedom. That means you're going to let whatever it is in your life be free, and you're going to demand your freedom. Again, let's go back to matriarchy. Let's go back to nature. Ain't no female bird going to let no male bird come up in her nest talking ish. It's not going to happen. Find your love for yourself, and everything else will come to you. You have to understand what love is. And when you understand it is about not trying to confine anything, not trying to define anything, love is freedom, and love is not fear. If you fearing that, oh, he gonna let you go, or you don't have love. And when your life becomes all about finding love and peace, you are not going to let no entity take that away. Okay, you are a God. You are a God, and you have to act like one. When we get out of the point where, because I'm not trying to sugarcoat this shit for our sisters, because they be like, well, why'd you say it's all my fault? What it's your fault? You the fucking God. Everything that's going on in your dimension, you created it. We created. So uncreate that shit with your own energy. Change you on the inside, and everything outside must come into order. Listen, this is what I need you to understand. This is why they don't want us to know, because we can wipe. If you can change the past, you can wipe them literally off the face of this fucking planet. But you can't do it with hate. You can't do this with hate or malice or maliciousness or evilness. You can't be talking about fighting them and killing them and cutting them off and treating them. You cannot do it like that. Love is, that's why we need to understand really what love is, because it ain't, oh baby, I love you. That ain't no fucking love. Love is freedom. Love is making sure you maintain your own freedom. Love is not being fearful. You don't fear him leaving you. You don't fear him not loving you anymore because you love yourself. Love is not trying to manipulate him into being something that he's not. I want to tell this story, and then I'm going to finish it up, and I'm going to give maybe a couple of things that maybe, or that we need to move towards in our society. It was about a frog and a scorpion. I'm gonna tell this real quick. I normally like to put some color on it, but the frog and the scorpion were on the side of a pond, and the scorpion asked the frog. It said, "Listen, I need to ride across the pond." And the frog was like, "Hell no! Get out of my face! As soon as I let you on my back, you're gonna sting me." And the scorpion is like, "No, I'm not gonna sting you. I just need to ride across the back. I swear." So this is a scorpion with a lot of how you say, he's got a lot of pizzazz, and he's suave and all that. And he found a way to talk his way into getting a ride across this pond on the back of the frog. So finally the frog gives in. He said, okay, man, I'm going to let you get on my back. But if you sting me, that's going to be your ass. The scorpion said, I wouldn't sting you. Dude, I just need a ride across the pond. Bada bing, bada bang. All right, so scorpion gets on the frog back. Frog gets to paddling across the water. Halfway across, the frog feels this piercing pain in his back, and he looks back and he yells out in pain, and he sees the scorpion on there with his stinger in his back. He's like, you stung me. Now we're both gonna die. And the scorpion says, I'm sorry, man. It's just in my nature. It's just in my nature. And they both died. Now, in this instance, as far as I'm concerned, the frog had all the power. What can a scorpion do? He can't swim, he can't hop, he can't jump, he can't go from lily pad to lily pad, he don't know how to doggy pedal, none of that shit. The frog had all of the power and allowed this being whose nature he knew. You knew the nature of his ass, of the scorpion. You know what it does. But you chose to let that scorpion on your back, and you got stung and both of you died. That's the frog's fault. And it's no different in this case, because you are the one with all of the power. All he wants is some ass. He just want to do what's in his nature to do. And again, I'm not dissing him. That's the nature of that vessel. And so here you got the frog with all the power gives up all the power and allows the scorpion to kill him. Now the moral of this story is, understand the nature of the being that you're contracting with. So in saying that, now if this were me, and I love to negotiate contracts. If I'm dealing with the scorpion and I want to help the scorpion across the damn pond, I'm going to make my own contract. And for me, in that case, I would have said, okay, scorpion, I'm going to give you a ride across this pond. But we're going to tie your stinger down. We're going to tie your claws together. We're going to tie your feet together. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to put some tape on your mouth, because I don't want you saying shit to me until we get to the other side of the pond. And once we get to the other side of the pond, you can talk shit while I'm walking away. And that is my contract. Now, you can contract however you want to. But if you are dealing with the scorpion or with this person, whoever you were dealing with, then you got to understand, what is it that you're trying to get from him? Are you just, a little horny? You want to have some? Okay. Then the contract should be, we're going to fuck, and then you got to get out. That's my contract. So that's one of the problems with these things that we are calling relationships and being in this patriarchal society. It goes against everything that is in nature. You're going against his nature and you're going against your nature. And with the matriarchal society, it was far more in line with nature. And women knew what love was. They had self-love and they had love for the being that they contracted with. Love in the sense that you're free to go. I'm not going to try to hold you to something that is not in your nature. I don't have any control over you. I'm not trying to control you. I'm not trying to confine you or define you. I'm going to be me. I'm going to enjoy my life. You want to fuck? Okay, well then let's fuck. Now you got to go in the morning. Okay. All right, good. Yeah. All right, in the morning. All right, bye-bye. Hey, it was good seeing you. Bye-bye. Now, if you don't want to sex him no more after that, you free to go. Let him go. If he don't want to sex you, don't be chasing him. Okay. Understand this. Where there is love, and peace, they cannot exist. They're not understanding, these males, that they're spirits that have fallen into these vessels. They've fallen from a higher form and come into a degraded vessel where they don't ever die. So what we've got to do is get them, show them love, so that when they come back into this dimension, they are in a more divine vessel.